In economics, we always want to understand what makes people buy things. This is where the demand curve comes in. It's a simple graph that shows us how much of a good people will buy at different prices. The demand curve slopes downward, which makes sense. The cheaper something is, the more people want to buy it. Understanding demand is crucial for businesses. They need to know how much to produce and what price to set. It's also important for policymakers who want to influence how people spend their money. For example, if the government wants people to buy more electric cars, they might offer tax breaks to lower the price and boost demand. The most obvious thing that affects how much people buy is the price. When something gets more expensive, people usually buy less of it. This is called the law of demand. It's so common that we see it everywhere. Think about a sale at your favorite store. When the prices are lower, you are probably tempted to buy more. The opposite is also true. If the price of your daily coffee suddenly doubled, you might start making coffee at home more often. This relationship between price and quantity demanded is shown by the downward slope of the demand curve. As the price on the vertical axis goes up, the quantity demanded on the horizontal axis goes down. This movement along the demand curve is what we call a change in quantity demanded. Price isn't the only thing that affects demand. How much money people make also matters. Generally, when people earn more, they are willing to spend more. This can shift the entire demand curve. Imagine you get a raise at work. You might feel richer and decide to buy more of a good you already liked, even if its price didn't change. Maybe you buy a bigger TV or go on an extra vacation. This is an increase in demand, and it shifts the entire demand curve to the right. On the other hand, if people lose their jobs and have less income, they might buy less of even the things they need. This would be a decrease in demand, shifting the demand curve to the left. Our tastes and preferences also play a big role in what we buy. Fashion trends are a great example. If a certain style becomes popular, demand for those clothes will increase, even if the price doesn't change. Similarly, if we discover a new product that we really like, we're more likely to buy it, shifting its demand curve to the right. Finally, the prices of other goods can also influence demand. Think about substitutes, which are goods that can be used in place of each other. If the price of Coke goes up, you might buy more Pepsi instead, even if the price of Pepsi stays the same. This is because the two drinks are substitutes. We also have complements, which are goods that are often used together. If the price of petrol goes up a lot, the demand for petrol-guzzling cars might go down, even if the price of the cars themselves doesn't change. This is because petrol and cars are complements. All of these factors, price, income, tastes, and the prices of related goods, work together to determine the overall demand for a product. Understanding these dynamics is key to understanding how markets work and how businesses and policymakers can influence consumer behavior. Happy studying!